I'm the tires, I'm the brightness in your color. You are my world, so I wander through you.
And I hope you guys are not sick of me. This is the part 2 video. I wanted to make sure that you checked out that video that was requested with the deco glitter glammed up mirror that's in the background over there. Over here I had a highly requested video and a do-yourself earring holder, but I also did a special combination for anyone who lives in a smaller space. Instead of just an earring holder, I made you guys a ring holder too, where you can maximize your space. I made one with 2 canvases. It has your rings over here where you have your ring holders. You've seen many of those type of tutorials on YouTube, but I also show that in the video. And this is a plastic grid canvas that you can find in the quilting section for like 50 cents. This is a 12 by 12 canvas. You can use a picture frame also. And you can stack these on top of each other and put in a drawer. It's all the studs on the back here, and yeah, look. It doesn't come apart. I hope you like this tutorial because it's really quick, and let's get crafting. Okay, so you're gonna grab yourself an X-Acto knife. If you don't have one, use a pair of scissors or a knife. Just be careful. With the canvas, just lift it up with one hand and use your X-Acto knife to cut inside. If you want to peel off the canvas, you can either cut the whole canvas off if you want to make it into just an entire earring holder, or cut it in half so that you can make it also a ring holder, or not cut it in half and make the whole frame a ring holder. You can pretty it up by either spray painting it or just use acrylic paint.
I wander through you.
You can keep it white or even use yarn to decorate your frame. The reason why I'm using yarn is because I found the plastic canvas that we'll be using later in the yarn aisle. Take a long strand of yarn and wrap it around your frame, and first you're going to tie a knot, add some hot glue to keep it in place. The hot glue works well on wood in most fabrics. I wrapped some of the yarn around my hands and a cat attack! Oh, you know cats are, they love yarn. Wrapping a single strand of yarn can take forever, like literally can take an hour. So I found a quick way to do this was, watch a little TV. So click on and watch some TV. Now grab a long strand and fold it in half. Use the 2 ends and you're going to hot glue the backing of your canvas frame because you don't want to see the hot glue on the front of your frame. Glue it to the ends and now wrap it around, and this makes it so quick because the yarn is in one of my hands and I wrap it around and you have twice the coverage. Now you can have this fluffy texturized yarn look to your frame, which is pretty unique, I think.
I am the queen, darling. You are what I'm made for, so come love me more.
Alright, so what holds this all together is this plastic canvas that I have. It comes in many different sizes and it's really cheap to get it at the craft store again. So you're going to trim it within the canvas frame.
And I'll show you mine, and now we're intertwined.
Once I cut out the plastic grid onto the deal shape of my canvas, it could be a half or full. The full one's going to be my earring holders for studs and hoops. So now you can put excessive amounts of hot glue to the inside of that canvas in the backing of your frame, and also on the side. Make sure to use a lot, and also get it right in between and squeeze it in so it stays intact. Decorating doesn't stop there, so add either jewels or ribbons. I'm using these gorgeous jewel ribbons that I found at Joann's for 50% off, so I decided to hot glue it to the edge of my frame on the top, and this is going to give you a dimensional, like 3D kind of earring holder because the depth of the canvas is pretty deep.
Finish lines on my game. I'll cut the ribbon when I have your last name.
That's one idea. So back to painting. If you decide to paint, just make sure to either paint the whole frame or just the canvas grid and let it dry for 45 minutes. I recommend spray painting because it's a lot quicker. I'm using a protective spray coat in a clear gloss. This will prevent the jewels from chipping off the paint, and make sure to spray about 1 to 2 coats and let it dry for 30 minutes. To make a ring holder, I made sure the fabric is within the canvas, and how you make a ring holder is pretty much make a thick roll out of a felt fabric or a sweatshirt that you're not using. Use some hot glue to keep it in place so that it doesn't unroll itself, and make sure that your depth that you want is ideally by pretty much placing it into the canvas, and if it's too big you can unroll it. I'm covering the felt roll with some velvet. This is more aesthetically pleasing look for me, so I'm just using just enough to cover the felt roll, and you don't need too much of this, so definitely use less than half a yard. You can keep it simple as is like this, or just add a little ribbon for a clean detail, and it also makes it look like that grid canvas was built into the frame.
Tell me, do you like it when I do it like that? Tell me, do you like it when I do it like that? Tell me, do you like it when I do it like that? Tell me, do you like it when I do it like that? Tell me, do you like it when I do it like that? Tell me, do you like it when I do it like that? Run like, flat like you like the light, like you like the light.
My black canvas, I just placed it into the drawer, and you can stack it on top of each other, which is awesome. And you can add your simple rings, your big cocktail rings, your hoops and studs in here too. I hope this will save you so much time getting ready in the morning, just because you're more organized. And I love this display frame of my earring studs and new earrings that I haven't tried yet. So definitely something that you can place on top of your vanity or nightstand. And definitely check out my other video, and also make sure to tweet these pictures, Instagram it. I would love to see your take on this, and make sure to click on those videos. I'll see you guys soon. Be inspired.
Tell me, do you like